Hello everyone, welcome back to a new episode of Road to Rank 1. Today we're gonna start off against BabyMarine, and I've actually been practicing a new build order against Terran lately. And it's the build order that Zest has been playing an absolute crap ton. And I've been talking with MaxPax about it, on how to quite execute it, like what the proper way is to play it. And he gave me a lot of good pointers. So I'm going to try to communicate some of those pointers to you guys as well. And I'm obviously also going to try to win this game as we're starting off against BabyMarine. We're going to start by just kind of scouting around. This build can be played both with a Cybercore first and a Nexus before core. Both Max and I believe that it's better with a Nexus before core, but it's safer with a core before Nexus, depending a bit on the scout timing and how everything lines up. But in general, that's actually what I believe. So if you can get away with a Nexus before core, you can do it. But if you can't, then don't do it. Now, it's important that you pull 3 workers in gas immediately. Scout downstairs for any potential eBay blocks. I like to keep that bad boy down there anyway. Pulled probe 1 mineral trip too early. It is what it is. Okay, he's coming down here with his worker. That is obviously completely fine. We'll get the Nexus down in time, and we can scout hopefully at least a little bit into his main base. No, we can't really. Well, it is what it is. Ooh, he tried to trick me there, but you can't trick me as I invented tricks. 145, 146. Trying to block for as long as possible, obviously. I think this is a Reaper opener, otherwise it doesn't make a whole lot of sense. We lost a little bit of gas mining there because I was slow. Slow with getting my work rate. What's he doing with that? Oh, he's actually building the bunker. I don't think that's correct, no? I think that is incorrect. We'll straight away get a Stargate here, obviously. Oh god, I hate this so much. You guys have no idea how much I hate this crap. Having to deal with this for all my life. I get it though, so I'm pretty happy. This was pretty expensive for him as well, so he should not be too happy with that. We get the warp gate going as well on top of that. Oh, yeah. I couldn't have gotten that, no matter what I would have done. It was impossible for me. Oh, I shouldn't have chrono boosted. So another thing that's important is to actually not chrono boost your workers, which is what I just did. Because then you'll walk into a supply block pretty soon. And also, in that case, you can't actually chrono your Oracle, which also could be considered kind of vital. You delay your 3rd gateway units for a little bit. That should be completely fine. Now we'll chrono this now. It's going to be slightly delayed, but still, like I said, still okay, obviously. And then at about 317, you get your Twilight Council. And around 325, you want to add your 2 extra gateways. This is really quite important, that you hit them quickly, that you really hit that timing well. Get an extra pylon. You're going to get a lot of pylons before the 3rd base, and that is fine, okay? That really is fine, getting all those pylons before that 3rd base. At the same time, we're going to try and deal some damage. We haven't seen a single factory unit yet. I was gonna say, so we need to be very careful for hidden mines. I hate my life. I really hate it. You guys have no clue. That was awful. Okay, we'll get a Nexus here. We can afford it. And then we'll get our first weapon. Oh my god, this is so bad. This actually really sucks. Now, we'll start with a warp-in of Stalkers. And there's actually, funnily enough, I know that there is a way to kind of play around losing your first Oracle, because it's not super uncommon that this happens. And what you do is that after your 2nd warp-in, well actually, if you want to truly play it safe, after your 1st warp-in, but if you don't care about playing it too safe, you do it after your 2nd warp-in, you get a robotics facility, because you can't quite afford it otherwise. Okay, this one can go here. I'll send one of these over here. We want to get a forge first, obviously, even before that robo. I think it's fine for me to sacrifice that Stalker, by the way, because otherwise he might have been able to get out both of these. Both of the mines with the medevac. That would have been a lot worse for me. I think one Stalker for killing 2 mines is definitely worth it. And that's not just me saying, after I made a mistake, pretending like it was a good move after all. Like, ideally, obviously, I keep the Stalker alive, but in this scenario, I had to make the decision between letting him escape or giving him the opportunity to escape. We always assume when we're trying to play perfect... Oh my god, why do I do that? That actually is pretty frustrating, this is. He's doing this well, though. He really is doing this quite well. Oh, this is very frustrating. Oh my god, I was too slow with the blink. Now that's an actually pretty big mistake. We did kill the bunker though. Good lord. Yeah, this actually was really bad. I'm gonna go into a very high gas count. And I'm just going to try to deal as much damage to his units while he's moving out as I can. So this is going to look a little bit weird, perhaps. We're delaying our extra gateways by a decent amount. I'm also supply blocked. Oh. Yeah, this is sometimes what just happens, guys. This is definitely what can happen. Oh my gosh, such a tryhard. Constant retargeting. Hello. Okay, now he's here. Now we're going to try to still win, obviously, but it might be hard. Perhaps he didn't micro too well. Or he didn't macro too well, sorry. Not micro. He's been microing like an absolute god so far. That I can ensure you. That's the one thing I know. I think I'm going to wait for my second Immortal. And then 2 Zealots that come from over here. No, I can't afford it. Okay, let's just go in then, I guess. So we split the Zealots off. At least semi-appropriately. Okay, we snipe some of these bad boys. That's a bad pickup, actually. That's a very bad pickup. He lost a lot there. And we managed to actually survive. So, although our early game was quite bad, I think due to his poor macro, we're actually managing to come back. He must have macroed something incorrectly. Too busy with unburrowing mines, I guess, huh? Because he's supposed to have way more supply at this point. I don't think I'm supposed to survive like this. I could be wrong, though. Maybe I just don't understand how the game works. It's also possible. Oh, cute. Was that the one with the 1 mine in it? That he just now is sending back? Oh. Not great. Not great. Come on. That also wasn't great, I have to admit. But probably still actually somewhat playable. That was such a wild move. He has a thing over here, no? Yeah. I saw the mine, I was like, oh. I was wondering what that actually was. What are these guys doing? Just a bunch of dudes idling. I didn't see him fly in, which is weird. I must have not been paying attention very closely. Onto the minimap. I'm supply blocked again because I lost a couple of pylons. This time not due to my own incompetence. Although the rest of this game has been pretty poor. This is one of the main issues that I see with the build. Why are these guys chasing me? I didn't even realize. Were they in my control group as well? Wonder how long they've been chasing me. I want to get a fort base as well. Yeah, one of the main problems with this build order that I can see. Well, it's just that if you lose your Oracle, you're going to be in a bit of a pickle. You know, that's just a fact. And that's of course fine. I'm not sure why my entire army is just semi-split on the map right now. Hello? Do I want a fort base yet? I think I do actually. At some point at least. Okay, so we see him over there. This is a pretty tight game. He has good upgrades. Or well, he's gonna get good upgrades. I hope this is fort base. That might be semi-playable for us. Does he have anything here? Yeah, there's one here. It's very common. It wouldn't surprise me if he tries to come up here, you know? Or here, we have this this little army over there. What was that? I'm going to get a dark shrine actually. I'm very afraid of where this game is going currently. Going to grab these bad boys though, to make sure that... Oh my god. Hello? No way they can't move through. Actually stuck? Unbelievable. That's actually unbelievable. Kill this. Now we have pretty darn good vision on the map. Our upgrades suck massively though. Well, we're gonna be down 2 upgrades. I think that's the main issue that I'm having. Maybe we can hit one. If we can hit a ball before the fight starts, that would be very nice. Okay, we hit a fair amount there. This also was a good run by. Wouldn't surprise me if he tries to go up a different angle now. So we're just gonna go clear as many of these SCVs as we can. I'm really surprised that that is only his fort base. I would really think he would be capable of getting more base already at this point. I'm a little bit shocked. A little bit shocked. We're gonna try to move out here, so we keep a good amount of cannons at home. We're actually gonna send these out on the map as well. And we take a 5th base at this point. Like we have a pretty big army because we have a tiny eco. Oh my god, are you joking? How did he know that? I don't think he knew. I think he just accidentally found me in the middle of the map. Like he found me before I found him, I guess. I do think we're winning this fight though. So no matter how bad it starts for us, I think we're kind of okay right now. Probably should have controlled that a little bit better. At the same time, we seem to be doing just fine. So why control better? Well, because we want to do better than just fine. I'm gonna send a observer over there. And I want to hit this real bad. That was super important to hit. I did not quite hit it. Maybe we have another shot? He has to pay attention at all times right now. We're actually going to start moving towards our 5th base location. We have so many workers there. How's that even possible? Oh, he's gonna come here or what? I think he might just be. If he doesn't have liberators though, I have a difficult time seeing how he's going to win here. Yeah, you can't move in here. Simply impossible, I think. He needs to either pre-split. Yeah, like that. Now it might be possible. I need to be a little bit more careful with my next few shots. That was a very good shot. And this is going to be a mediocre shot. And now we have bullets again. And yeah, we should just be capable of doing everything we want to. I'm not so sure what's going to happen right now, though. First of all, I want to leave one DT over there. I see him moving in the middle currently. This is turning into quite the game, huh? Very nice. Okay, he's probably busy looking at this. Maybe we can hit something here. Wait, where did he go? Oh, he just moved over here again. We have a lot of disruptor balls, huh? He's trying to come with a flank from this side as well. We're obviously going to stop that before it truly happens. Yeah, so you always want to kind of move towards the flank to make sure you either force him to commit. Yeah, he can't. He absolutely can't. There's no way. There's no way. It's not possible. This can't work. This can't work. This is not a move you can do. It's not viable on in the long term, I believe. I don't believe that. Ooh, that was a very good EMP though. Okay, now we go forward. Because we have the Zealot reinforcements. And now we have these things over here. We could use the super battery, but it's also completely unnecessary. So we're not going to do it. Yeah, I don't think what he did there was a viable way to approach this. And we're just messing disruptors currently. Keep this bad boy over here. We have some vision in that middle area as well. And we continue our upgrades. Oh, that's a beauty. That's a beauty. That absolutely was a beauty. Hoppa. Going to start moving around a little bit. This should be my control group 6, I think. Oh, I've been messing up some of my camera hotkeys right now. Not great. Not the worst thing to do. He should go for a counter attack, actually. I think it's the only way he can win at this point. So whenever I move to a side, he should be moving through the middle. He should have already moved through the middle. Because defending this is going to be close to impossible. I can just keep rotating, throw balls. And this area is very tricky to defend, you see? Because I can start fighting on this ramp as well. I don't know. I have a really difficult time seeing how he will deal with this. Without the base trade. This one is the one that wants to shoot. Oh, I accidentally lost the ball as it was rallying towards me. Kind of bad. He doesn't have the tower anymore where he needs it, which is in the middle. Yeah, it's just going to be real rough for him. So we're harassing him over here. Now, he most likely what he's going to do is send a big chunk of his army there. Meanwhile, we're attacking in the middle as well. We're gonna send this out. Oh, he's gonna get that. Yeah. Now we need to be a little bit careful once again. As we might actually lose some of our units. But we now have a very type of... Oh crap, I messed up some of my control groupings here. Yeah, we have a very mobile type of army, which is useful, but we still need to be careful, obviously. Yeah, we put absolutely everything that we had right now. I feel like I'm lacking some gas, huh? It's going to be difficult for him, I think, to not completely get overstimmed. I think I should have actually attacked into that a bit earlier. Maybe I can hit, maybe I can't. No, I don't think it's gonna matter. Oh, we shot that a bit too fast, perhaps. GG. Yeah, the single DT didn't have the detection anymore, I guess. Yeah, this one was flying. Yeah, and he was just lacking income. He was down 70 supply. Game was pretty over. Cool game, though, to start with against BabyMarine. Very difficult start for me. After we lost that Oracle for free. You see it becomes really tricky. Really, really tricky. Lost a bunch of works as well to that mine drop. And then we never were in real trouble afterwards, I think. But we were close to being in real trouble. And I'm glad that we ended up winning. So let's hop into our next game. Game number 2. Alright, my friends. Game number 2 here. Of the road to rank 1 is against a Protoss player. I don't think you can pronounce that word even in Russian. Probably just wanted to type good luck and fun, but forgot to turn his keyboard back to the English keyboard. Alright. What am I gonna play here? I actually have a build that I really like, but that I'm not so sure about against. I feel like this guy might be an all-inner. 6.1k barcode. He sees me. He smells an opportunity, you know, for a cheeky win. So I think I'd rather play a little safe. Now, I do actually have something else that I've been working on a little bit. And that is the very standard opener. And just really just a standard opener with a double gate into double stalker. And I've been starting to feel extremely confident with this. Just going into a mid game with it. And I have a lot of different little variations as well that I play. This is a dominance probe, by the way. It shows like that hit does absolutely nothing because he will regain the shields, but it shows that I'm faster than him. I got the hit in, he didn't. This is a big mental victory for me. I'm not sure if my opponent also perceives it as a massive mental loss, but it doesn't really matter if he sees it as a loss. As long as I see it as a victory, it counts as a victory. I think he might be... no, this is a pylon. I was going to say he might be proxying a pylon, but instead we see him move in here with the probe. So it's not going to be quite that. Just going to deny the mining. And if he sends a probe to chase me, we'll send a probe to chase him. And otherwise, I just believe that my denial is going to be better than his. So I'm not actually going to do anything there. You see, I'm not moving back home with my camera either. Only now will I start doing it. Because I want to get the low ground pylon up eventually. Here we go. Low ground pylon is up. We can cancel this worker. And then we start it again. Now, the reason I started worker is, one, I want my opponent to believe that I'm building that worker. He wants to build over there, doesn't he? But also, in case he gets a pylon on my natural, I need to finish that worker. Kind of messed that up, actually. Kind of did mess that up. Now the real question is right now, is does he have a sentry here? Or does he have a secondary stalker? I think it is actually a sentry. We're going to move across the map with these two stalkers. And I will for quite a while actually skip my battery. This is risky if he opens up a 4 stalker opener. However, if it's 2 stalker into 2 sentry, or stalker sentry into whatever else, this is completely fine. Okay, it's Stalker Sentry. So I was correct with my call. Now, we can do this as a follow-up here. Ooh. Okay, so it's Stalker Sentry before... Am I correct here? Yeah, it's Stalker Sentry before his Nexus. So my Nexus is, I think, slightly faster than his. Or actually probably similar timing. But he needs slightly more gas in the early game, so he had more gas mining and thus less minerals, which tends to be bad. Did I kill his thing already? I don't think I did. I want to show that I'm starting my upgrade. even though, of course, in reality, I don't give a crap about that upgrade. Also going to get a gateway over here, just to make sure that he knows that I'm cooler than him. I think I just killed a probe that he sent up now. Okay. He's soon going to have another, what you call that? Okay, Forged Twilight. Pylon over here. Did he just scout me? It felt like he just scouted me. Now there is something we can do here, and that is a double adept. This isn't completely uncommon. And it can cause some chaos. And while we do that, I also want to get a third base. And the adept will hopefully cause chaos. And then when I get my third base, I can send in the, what you call them? The DTs as well. At hopefully around the same time. Now he should see those adepts. That isn't necessarily a bad thing. Because then he'll start chasing them adepts around the map, huh? Oh, he's actually gonna move across. He's actually going to move across. That's interesting. Because this most likely means that I'm going to need to defend over here with something, while at the same time attacking him at his homestead. Oh, he's playing 3-gate as well, proxy or something. Okay. I think his observer is out now. Or should be out soon at least. Oh, a battery over here, huh? Oh, he's not going at all. He must have not actually moved out. So he probably fake moved out. I'm gonna get a defensive battery further in front. And I'm gonna get a battery at my third base as well. Should probably also consider investing into a robotics facility. Had a very low worker count on his natural already. Which is weird, honestly. I think he has a proxy gate on the map. But maybe his build order just really sucks. That's also a possibility. Sometimes people just have bad build orders, even at this level still. Their build orders just aren't as tight or aren't as good. Let's see if he has anything here or what is going on. Oh, he has nothing? That just seems odd, no? Is he moving out? Okay, he's actually attacking right now. And I'm going to try to move into his natural. He doesn't really have anything in his natural either. Maybe I can kill a sentry. Yeah, blink forward. That's good for me. I think. Yeah, I think I'm winning this game pretty handily. I also lost my DT though, at the same time. A little bit sloppy. But he doesn't have a third base yet. I don't actually need this. Just need more of these. The only real way I could see myself lose at this point is by some type of DT warp in. So after this next Immortal, I'm actually going to get an... what do you call him? An Observer. And hopefully from there on out it should be safe. At least somewhat safe. Ooh, good blink forward. Actually need to pull workers now. It's not bad to pull workers though, because I'm still up a bunch of bases. Let's not forget about that. We get 2 more gateways as well. Or a bunch of bases. We're up 1 base specifically. He has +1, I think. So these fights over a longer period of time actually are very good for him. However, sniping things like that observer is really big because it allows me to win more time. Going to scout if he's getting any type of base yet or what his actual plan is. Ooh, there's another observer here. Super battery is going to put in some work as well now. See that? Very nice. Just really nice. This one's stuck. Less nice. He probably thought that I was going to unpower something, but of course not quite the case. Going to need more units, and I'm going to need them pretty quick as well. He's going to once again target my Immortal here, I think. That should be his goal as well. So I pull it back preemptively, just to make sure that he can't. GG. Solid. Okay, so I delay my +1 because I don't think it's going to be necessary this game. He was floating a fair amount of money. He had some more gates finishing up, or at least... no, I guess he just... Yeah, couldn't really spend too easily, maybe. Yeah, nice win. Very solid early game, and the DTs just did too much work for me, you know? The DT, the Adept into the DT, into the fast third base is a very deadly combination. Those Adepts, they force some chaos at home, and they often force another warp in. So if you do the Adepts quick enough, very often your opponent doesn't actually have money for the robotics facility, because they warp in another 2 Stalkers, especially if they're playing Forged Twilight, which already is quite resource heavy. Let's not forget, +1 and Blink, it's a lot of money. He plays double Sentry as well, that's a lot of gas. Then maybe against 2 Adepts, you want, what, 5 Stalkers, 2 Sentries? Maybe people even go up to 7 Stalkers. Or maybe they want a third base as well. So they do like 5 Stalkers, 2 Sentries, third base. And then you run in with the DTs, there's no robo, and you send a thumbs up to him in the after the game chat. GG. Very nice. And we win another game here on this beautiful account. The SR Harstem. 6444. 6444, yep. And we're on the way to 6-5. That's going to be it for this week. Thanks all so much for watching. I hope you did enjoy this episode of Road to Rank 1. If you did, don't forget to hit the like button. Hopefully subscribe to the channel, and I'll see all of you next time for a new video. Thank you, and bye-bye.